All right, welcome back to the channel. UCLA, as we know, finally defeats USC in a game. I was about to say, because I had USC winning this game again to go on to beat them for a third time in less than a month. That would have been crazy. So, hey, it's really good UCLA got this W. I had high hopes for UCLA when the season first started. I remember when I made my preview video to the matchup between UCLA versus South Carolina, and I had a lot of people, going off on me in the comments, cooking me, saying I don't know what I'm talking about. UCLA is gonna beat South Carolina. Like I said, basketball's a game of runs. It was just a prediction video, and from what I saw from the beginning of the season, UCLA looked like they looked like more of a complete team. And in the beginning of the season, they weren't too much relying on Lauren Betts. Of course, she's the team's best player and she's so dominant. But in the beginning of the year, they had, other players were contributing on the offensive end. Tamia Gardner was definitely playing better in the beginning of the year. Kiki Rice is always been consistent for them on this team besides Lauren. But Janai Barker as well. But towards the middle of the season, right now we know March Madness is about to start on March 19th. But towards the middle of the season, I noticed they really was relying a lot on Lauren Betts, and they weren't getting a lot of other players really weren't contributing like that on offense. But look what happened today. Other players finally stepped up. Tamia Gardner played one of her best games this season. Honestly, this is literally one of her best games. She had 9 points, and all 9 of her points came from 3-point range. She went 3 out of 8 from 3, which is good. That's a good percentage to shoot from 3. And as a team overall, right, the team shot 53% from 3-point range, and they shot 52% from the field overall. So, the players stepped up this game, UCLA players definitely stepped up. London Jones, she is a sharpshooter. That's her play style. She's a 3-point specialist. Shot 75% from 3 herself. Hitting 3 out of 4 3-point shots with getting her 13 points. Kiki herself had 13 points. She shot efficient from the field overall. We know Betts definitely always going to get at least 15 to 16, at least close to 20 points a game. As you see, she had 17 points this game, and she was being the team's rim protector. She had 4 blocks. Janai Barker, she played more minutes than she did in the first matchup, and that was crucial for them. She really is that spark for them off the bench. Gave them 6 points and grabbed 6 boards that they really needed. She really, in my opinion, she should definitely get much more minutes because she really is aggressive on the boards, and she has a game where her game, the way she plays, she can create her own shot. I like the way she plays. But yeah, I thought the game was over in the first half because USC was cooking them. They were playing really good. We know Juju, man. Like I said, top 3 player, arguably the best player in the country. With her, Hannah or Betts. But Juju was doing her thing in the first half, but in the second half, her shot was just not dropping, Her shot was not dropping, So yeah, she finished with 29 points. But she was just 1 out of 11 from the field in the second half. With until the final minute. And being, she's shooting 9 out of 28 from the field overall. So it was off a game from her, but she gave her all in the first half, and I really feel like, hey, she probably was tired, and it really is hard to beat a team 3 times. They did beat UCLA twice. Let's not forget, they beat this team twice. But although UCLA beat Southern California, it took them their best game to beat USC. But although, as we see, they shot 52% from the field, 53% from 3. They played their best game, and they only beat USC by 5 points. As we see, the total score is 72 to 67. They played that great, and they only beat USC by 5 points. That just goes to show you, man, USC is really still that team. Like I always say when I do these follow-up videos, do not let one loss fool you. Do not let one loss fool you. Basketball is a game of runs. Anything can happen, man. And sometimes shots just don't drop. It just happens like that. That's just how the cookie crumbles. You feel me? And Avery Howell, she needs to get more minutes. That's one thing I want to talk about. Malia Samuels, I love when she comes in the game. She is in a way similar to how KK Arnold is for UConn. She's like that tough, in your face. I'm gonna provide extreme on-ball pressure on my opponent when I'm playing defense type of guard. That's what she does, and she gave them 6 points. She made two. As you see, she made 2 threes, and those are some big time threes when she made them, because she really doesn't score that much. But she hit some big time baskets for this team. But Avery Howell too, she's a shooter. That's her play style. She's also a 3-point specialist, and she doesn't hesitate. That's why I love Avery Howell. She plays with so much confidence. She kind of reminds me of me. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't hesitate. She gets the ball, and she has that confidence. She's always looking to shoot. Even if she has a little bit of space, she's like, hey, this is all I need. Shoot that joint. Money. And as we see, she shot 2 out of 5 from 3. That's pretty decent. And 3 out of 6 from the field overall, getting 8 points. Akuniafo, she played good, but she was in foul trouble guarding Betts. Betts was definitely getting that whistle today. Not saying that it was rigged or saying that it wasn't a foul, but they was definitely blowing that whistle for on Lauren Betts. But yeah, it took UCLA their best game ever. Well, not their best game ever, but to play their best game ever. As you see, they're shooting super efficient from the field, from 3, and from the field overall, right? And they only beat them by 5 points. That's insane. I'm telling you, USC is really good. We still got really good defensive guards. Like I always say, Kennedy Smith, the Swiss Army knife on the team, man. Can guard multiple. She can guard multiple positions, but she definitely always guards like the team's best 1, 2, or 3 player. And she's 6'1", so she could probably definitely guard another team's 4. But yeah, and she is also a shooter on the team. But again, like what I say, basketball is a game of runs, and sometimes your shots don't drop. And her shot was off today. 0 from 7 from 3. She kept getting open looks in the corner, but it just wasn't dropping. TVO, she didn't really attempt that much shots, but she played pretty decent. Getting 8 points, shooting efficient from the field, 2 steals and assists. But she definitely was turning that ball over a little bit too much, with some wild passes. But yeah, man, I still believe in this USC team. I still got USC winning the Natty. I still got them winning the national tournament, man. Hey, this is just a little minor setback for a major comeback. Man, I see people talking crazy about Juju now. This is why I hate Twitter, yo. I love Twitter, but I hate the weirdos in it, man. I just over criticize, man. But hey, I'm here for criticism, but I hate when people do that. They're just again, when I always talk about the recency bias. After one game, people you see them talking about the game like the world is over, this was the last game they're ever gonna play. Bro, they're gonna come back even better. They're going to look at the tape, they're going to review the film, and they're going to come back an even better team, bro. Y'all need to relax with that. But I wonder where the USC is going to rank. This is what I wanted to bring up, too. I like to bring up these AP rankings. As we know, y'all, South Carolina won. They defeated Texas. So, again, this is going to be interesting. I want to see how this ranking is going to be tomorrow. They're going to release it. As you know, AP updates their ranking every Monday. So I wonder how these rankings are going to be. It's going to be interesting. Again, Notre Dame lost. Duke won the ACC championship. I wonder where NC State is going to be. UCLA. I wonder where all the teams are going to be, man. Even TSU. I wonder where they're going to be at. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. And y'all, March Madness is coming up. March Madness is coming up, y'all. March Madness is coming up, man, on the 19th. But I'm definitely gonna upload a good amount of videos, when the tournament, the national tournament is happening. So please stay tuned, y'all. And again, please tell me your thoughts and opinions, man. I want to talk to y'all, man. Yeah, I love talking basketball. You feel me? But yeah, man, UCLA won. And it took them their best game to barely beat USC. But hey, a W is a W, man. Again, USC guards Lauren Betts the best that I ever seen from these other teams this season. Even better than how South Carolina defended her. USC, man, they play real good defense on Lauren Betts. They know how to deny the post entry pass. The help defense is there because they have a good. Kennedy Smith is a good defender. Malia Samuels. Juju is too. Her super underrated defender. I know she's known for getting buckets, but she plays really, really good defense. TVO goes out there and tries as well. But yeah, man. Kiki did her thing too. As you see, 10 points. I wish she took more shots. I wish she played a bit more aggressive. But hey, man. I mean, she did grab 3 offensive boards. But in terms of like hunting for her shot more, I really think that's what Kiki Eofor needs to do. Play like how she did like how she was doing in her last year at Stanford. But hey, man, we'll see. USC is gonna come back even better, yo. I still got faith in this team. They're still my favorites doing it all. But again, yo, tell me your thoughts and opinions. Like, subscribe. Till next video.